Well, in case you've been under a rock today or doing something more practical than staring at YouTube, you probably know that the TANGO2 was released by TBS. They really good job by TBS, like doing the social media thing that they did. You know, every PC gamer part company, they all do this stuff, Apple and stuff. Why shouldn't one of the biggest companies in our industry do a massive launch party like this? I see people commenting and making fun of it, so pretty silly to me. Interesting enough, Mr. Steele did not release a video, so does that mean that he's still a TARANIS fan, or does that mean that he's going to do his a little bit after the fact? I guess we'll have to see. Anyway, I did order the non-pro version for 160 bucks. The price is right in order for me to like kind of try to solve a few problems that I have had personally myself. So my TARANIS is old, half of its switches are gone, the USB port doesn't work anymore, yada yada yada. I tried to remedy that by going with this X9D Lite here. And the X9D Lite really wouldn't have been that bad, but the gimbals on it, to me, I want a real firm, precise type of gimbal. Just, you know, Bob Ruge talks about gimbal feel and stick feel a lot, and so did Trappy. You know, I'm not talking about Hall effect. I'm talking about the actual components inside. And this thing inside is about as cheap as it gets, even though it still feels pretty decent. But I like them to be really crisp and tight. And with the ball bearing assemblies that are built into this, and listening to what Trappy had to say in answering one of my questions that I posed, it even comes with springs to lessen the tension on the gimbals. So I think that is going to be really cool, because that will allow me to maybe become a better flyer, and it should ease the learning curve a lot when it comes to switching to something that has some different throws and stuff like that than what I'm used to. And after going through all of the influencers' comments and watching the videos and stuff like that, besides the gimbal effect and the size of it, which is going to make really make me happy, just having all of that extra technology as far as the CRSF shot, you know, the lower latency, just all that stuff, the OpenTX free, all-in-one ecosystem is really a good way to move forward. That's why I really like Flight 1 and that kind of stuff. And I think that's why a lot of people are going with DJI, because the more we can consolidate this stuff, the better. And I don't want to underestimate the whole size thing, because that's a huge deal for me. Yesterday, I was actually able to go flying with my friends with a 5-inch quad, 2 3-inches, all of my stuff actually inside, nicely organized in my big ol' heli think tank bag. And the biggest thing in there was the TARANIS itself. So having something that's this small, foldable antenna, all that kind of stuff is really attractive. And then having it with the big full-sized gimbals is like icing on the cake. So hopefully it does work out. You know, Stingy's got some big hands, man, and it looked like it fit him. So does Bob, and it looked like it fit him, like those guys really good. So I'm really hoping that I like the way that this thing feels in my hands, and the learning curve, again, is a little bit smaller. The push button switches and everything also sound really good to me, because, like I said, half of my switches are broke already. So, hey, whatever. The battery life sounds great. Sounds like it's going to last a long time. Not going to have to mess around with charging an extra LiPo pack or popping in and out 18650 batteries like I have to do with this thing right here. Yada, yada, yada. So I guess we'll see how things turn out. It should be here hopefully in a couple days. I don't think that I might have got through on the first wave of PureFlip if they actually had them, or it might be a couple weeks. I don't know. We'll wait and see. I am going to go out on a limb and just sell my Crossfire and all that stuff and just kind of deal with it and go from there. But I think I'm going to be pretty happy with this. I'm pretty excited about it, and I think a lot of people are. There's always going to be haters out there, but that's just the way life is. So anyway, guys, thanks a lot, and we'll see you on the next video.